Hello, hello. Welcome back to some more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Music is a good vibe. Got Ditto waving in the background, vaguely. I am going to apologize in advance. I might be a bit distracted this video, and probably for the next couple videos. I'm going to try to sit through this and just complete the game. Well, the main part of the story anyway. I don't really know how much longer that's actually going to be, how much that's going to take up on recording. This might be a part one, it might be a longer video. I still haven't decided yet. I might be distracted because I've kind of talked a little bit about it in previous videos with this series, and I think even on my Pokemon Black randomizer. I really effing hate my job. Who doesn't though, right? Let's be real. The problem though is it's to the point where I have left early from work the last couple days, an hour early. I'm scheduled tomorrow and I'm already planning to no-call no-show. My supervisor was scheduled today. She no-call no-showed. Both of us on Monday are intending to hand in our 2 weeks notice. I've explained why I don't like my job. There's a lot of other reasons as well. I don't want to bore anybody with the bullshit that we all have to deal with at work, but it's kind of distracting, especially when it's, you know, something that you're doing to try to, you know, have a living, to be able to afford things like rent, groceries, things like that. I also don't have another job lined up. I'm kind of stressed about that. It's very distracting to me, but at the same time I also can't focus on literally anything to even like try to apply for anything right now. I need to clear my mind. I need to play some Pokemon, just vibe for a second, stop letting my hatred of this company fester like a mental illness. I'm here to try to have Rayquaza help me save the world because I don't want to be blamed for a meteor. They already tried that earlier. I think I'm all ready to go. I think all I have to do is talk to Chikorita. Hopefully. Ace, are you all ready for the sky? I think so. Actually, I am kind of curious on something. Can I actually take somebody with me, or is it just going to be me by myself, or what? Well, it seems like I can add Magnemite to the team. It's holding a gravel rock for some reason. So hopefully Magnemite can come along. Y'all ready for the sky? I think I am now. Looks like we're ready to go. We leave tomorrow. So let's get plenty of rest for tomorrow. Let's get everything we can. Okay, how many times you gotta say tomorrow? Also, I just assume that I can just talk to you and we can go. Why do we always have to wait for another extra day? Ugh. I feel horrible. This is a dream, isn't it? But why do I feel this terrible? This is the first time. How do you like Dream Eater? Horrible, isn't it? But who would have thought that you were also human before? Didn't expect that. But who cares? Someone like that sure to be some lowlife. I'll expose you yet. I'll expose what's in your heart with Dream Eater. Something's coming. What is that light? It's coming closer. The pain. It's going away. Gardevoir? Gardevoir, will you tell me now? Who or what am I? Yes, time has arrived. Why you have come here. I will tell you all there is to tell. Ace, you have come to save this world. Came to save the world of Pokemon? I did? Yes. We learned that this world faced extinction. And so we sought a hero. Sorry, inhaled half a gallon of spit. Oh my god. But though we searched, nowhere could we find our hero. We were becoming discouraged. When we came across a human, Ace, you were that human. We? Wait a second. A hero? Me? That's too much. I'm not anything special like that. Yes, that is also what you said the first time we met. You said that you were not strong. And what we sought was not power merely for display. We sought true courage. True courage? That... I'm even less confident about that. That, too, is what you said when we met. It was then that you said this, to see if you were worthy to be our hero or not. You asked that we put you to the test, and only if you were found to be truly worthy. Then you were to be told the truth. To fulfill your role, clear of heart and mind, you then chose to erase your memory as a human, and became a Pokemon of your own will to fight alongside your friends. That is how you came to be in this world. I did that? Your courage has been proven. Without question, you bear the role of saving the world. And that role is soon coming to its end. Stopping the meteor from crashing into this world. That's my role? Yes. And when that is accomplished, you can return to your human world. Oh. So I can go back to being a human. Wait. That means... Yes. It means parting ways with Chikorita. Well, there's something in my throat, and it's certainly not Gallon of Spit this time. Jesus Christ. I've played this game before, so I know the story, and this actually legitimately chokes me up a bit. Chikorita, I have to leave? Chikorita feels great kinship with you, Ace. So, Ace, if you were to leave, your friend would be heartbroken. There can be nothing done. Because there are encounters, there are also farewells. I too once had a friend beyond value. Truly, I cherished our friendship. When my friend has gone away, it fills me with sadness still, losing my friends. But we will meet again. That is what I believe. What was that? Who was it? Someone who appears to have been looking into your dream. But it's fine now. Whoever it was ran off. All that remains in this dream is a feeling of sadness. That Pokemon, I think, ran off crying. It'll be morning soon. Au revoir. Kind of a bit of a spoiler alert, I guess, but yeah, once we save the world, we can go back to being human, and kind of heartbreaking for Chikorita and all the friends that we made along the way, but we get to say goodbye to them. Like I said, the story in this game is really good. It's for anything like that to tug at my heartstrings when I don't really ever have any emotion other than making jokes at dogshit mechanics in video games. One of the reasons why I really wanted to play this is because I just love the story for this game. It's just so damn good. This is it. Let's go. We're off to the sky. How do I get there? Is there a map? Do I just walk this way? Sure enough, I just go straight to Sky Tower. Okay. Sure then. Ah, good of you to come. Quah! Okay. What's going on? What is A.C.T doing? Having a seizure, seems like. It is almost ready. The teleport gem. Teleport gem? Neat. Sparkly. It is made. This is the teleport gem. This will deliver you to the world of the sky. Now, Ace, accept. Okay, thanks. That was made using the power of psychics. By me, Alakazam, and... oh. The ghost type Pokemon. We received help from it. Gone away, it seems. Who could it be? Must be Vashful. Let it be. Now, I must ask you this one last time. The journey will be fraught with considerable danger. Will you still go? Of course. We got to persuade Rayquaza and destroy that falling star. If that'll bring peace, I'm willing to give up my life. That is my wish. Yes. And when that wish comes true, Gardevoir said, you can return to your human world. This will be my last adventure. With Chikorita. Ace, let's get this done. We're counting on you, Chikorita, Ace. Where are we? What? Ace, this is cool. We're on clouds. Oh, wow. Look up there. The huge Tower of Clouds. At the top of this tower, there Rayquaza lives. Let's do our best on the climb. Already off to a fantastic start. Did you just miss all 3 of those bullet seeds? What? What even was that? I don't know what's happening. I can't seem to damage the frozen Pokemon for some reason. I am so confused. I think Chikorita is too. She might be soft locked or something. What the hell? What happened with that? I don't even have words. Oh yeah, I forgot that these can do that. Ghosts can actually just straight up travel through the wall. This is actually, I'm pretty sure the first time that we actually get to see ghost type Pokemon. It's the only one of the Makuhita Dojo that's not unlocked, and it doesn't unlock until the post game. So I'm pretty sure this is the first time that we get to see ghosts, and yeah, they just straight up travel through the wall. I think if you're a ghost type and you're traveling through the wall, it like drains your belly slightly faster. But yeah, it's gonna be really hard to get away from some of these, I'm sure. Yeah, I wonder what this is. Magnemite's able to walk over it. It's probably like a gap to the floor or something. No electromagnetism, levitation, etc. for Psyduck, unfortunately. Chikorita only has 1 bullet seed left because of that thing that happened at the very beginning. That's annoying. I don't really want to waste a max elixir yet either. Oh well. Yeah, of course it does. Giant frozen chasm of nothingness. Magnemite just chilling over there. Several opportunities for Chikorita to actually attack there, but she decided not to, of course. Why is every single ice beam missing when I try to use it at a distance? Is that something programmed into the dungeon or something? Because it's actually now 6 times that I've used ice beam and it's missed. That said, with all the coughing, and I don't know if Lunatone does it too, but for sure Fortress does. With all the explosion and self-destruct in the game, I'm actually low-key kind of glad that I'm a Psyduck. Damp is such a useful ability because I don't think I want to know how much damage those moves would be doing. But I'm pretty sure that it takes up like almost over half your health sometimes when they explode. I think everybody just has absolutely no idea how to attack in this game or something. There has to be something with this dungeon. Every single move, it seems like on the first attempt, it just seems to want to miss. I don't understand what the hell is going on, but it's actually kind of starting to piss me off. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. So I just tried to search in Bulbapedia. Sky Tower information, there's nothing really about it other than like what Pokemon are going to show up, and I don't want to spoil what I'm going to have to fight or what I can recruit yet, so I'm not really looking at that page too much. So I just decided to use Google AI. In Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, all 8 of my ice beams effectively have missed. My teammates' moves are missing several times in a row. I managed to freeze up a net, and all of Chikorita's bullet seeds missed. Is this really the worst RNG possible, or is there a hidden mechanic in Sky Tower to drop accuracy? It responds, no, there is no hidden mechanic in Sky Tower that actively drains your accuracy. You're just experiencing an extraordinarily brutal run of bad luck, compounded by the way Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team calculates accuracy and multi-hit attacks. What's even worse is for multi-hit checks, moves like Chikorita's Bullet Seed perform a separate accuracy check for every single seed fired. If a move hits 3 to 5 times, chaining misses across a full sequence happens easily when RNG turns sour. See also my YouTube channel. So basically it's just the game's special way of saying, hey, go fuck yourself. Oh boy, I'm asleep now. I'm still asleep. It's kind of weird that I'm seeing a bunch of Lunatone, but I haven't seen a Solrock yet. I actually would have thought that I would have seen both. Oh, I speak of the devil and he shall appear. Once again, I missed 2 in a row. What even is the RNG seed for this game? Like, is it just predetermined to always be shitty? It's like, oh hey, you named your character Ace. I know that name. I have spent my entire history of being RNG trying to torment that name for years and years. Yeah, have a gummy. Please eat. Still no IQ skills. Good shot. Magnemite gets a level. No moves though. To be fair, he did just try to learn Thunder Wave, so I'm not surprised that you're not trying to learn any moves now. Chikorita's already out of Bullet Seeds. Jeez. Huh? Chikorita dodged the clear gummy? You can just do that? Why did you do that though? Actually, why did you do that? What? You're holding a Reviver Seed. You can use items. Throw. But this game is brokey. Ah, that's annoying. At least I can still one-shot you with a scratch. That's kind of funny. I don't like that. Oh, you don't attack again. You just agility. Okay. Works for me. Okay, so I'm already on the 20th floor. I wonder how many floors there are in this place. I thought there was actually only 20. I keep coming across floors like this though, where, I mean, you can kind of see. It's just a central room, and then all 4 cardinal directions have an empty room off to the side of them. I'm not sure if it's supposed to pre-generate like that, or if I'm just getting, if that's where all my RNG is going, is to how the floors spawn. All my moves miss, but at least the floors are easy to navigate. I can't use my set move. I didn't even see the message pop up. Damn. Do I even have a link box? Not with me. Damn. That's unfortunate. I don't think it matters too much. I'm assuming that we're gonna have to fight Rayquaza. I can't remember if we have to, or if it just blows up the meteor or not. But I do want to make sure I have Ice Beam at the very least, so I guess I will take a Max Elixir now. Chikorita, you got the Dusclops, right? Hey, thanks. Hey, get a level. As always, no new moves have been learned. Okay, that was brutal. Did about a quarter of my health and a little over a third to Chikorita. I forgot that my moves aren't linked, so I have to manually select if I want to do damage, because I think my set move is just Tail Whip. I am about to die here. If this move misses, I'm gonna scream. Okay. I still only have 19 health left. That's not good. I don't have any orange berries, but an apple makes me feel better. Apple a day keeps death at bay, I guess. I don't know. Well, that's ominous. And come forward just a little bit. Bruh. Oh. I didn't know agility did that. It boosts the Pokemon that's near you, too. That is actually the fastest Dusclops in the world right now. I hope that this actually connects. Okay, good. Yeah, that's what I thought. That actually seems like a broken mechanic. Not so much powering up Dusclops, but the fact that you can agility to give yourself double speed, then agility again to give yourself triple speed. That seems kind of fucky. Oh no, I was defeated. Would you like to get help using a distress call or the password for getting help? What? I don't know what this even means. Sure, I guess. It took me back to the main menu. I may have clicked the wrong option, probably. Awaiting rescue. Bye, friend. How does... is this where you have to, like, connect to another DS game and then somebody can, like, continue where you left off or something? I don't actually know how that works. Quit awaiting rescue. I don't think I really have much choice. Honestly, the thing that hurt me the most about it is the fact that my moves became unlinked, so I think I need to get... I don't have anything in my inventory. That's fantastic. I need to get a link box for sure, at the very least. I have a gummy in here. Hello. Link box. I have 6 of them. And I think taking at least 2 orange berries just to make sure that we can stay full health. I don't have any gravel rock or thorns or anything, but at the same time, I wasn't really using them. Mostly because I was trying to use Ice Beam for my long range damage, even though it kept missing every damn time. Frustration. Oh, what a perfect move for me. Bunch of huge apples and max elixirs. I need to get all my money. I will probably just buy you completely out. Hello, I will buy. Huge apple and another. Make it 3. Oops, I meant 4. Also the max elixirs. Probably everything but the warp seed. Don't really think I need to buy the reviver seed, but hey, just in case. I should probably give that to myself. Do I have another one in my storage? Probably give it that just to actually buy you out. Does the Kecleon come with it? No more merchandise. I'm completely sold out. I do have more reviver seeds, so I'm going to take both of those. Because I don't think Chikorita has one anymore. Sure enough, hers was gone. And I can give one to Magnemite as well. Yeah, my moves becoming unlinked and forgetting that they became unlinked after I had just talked about them becoming unlinked. Using a max elixir and then trying to use my move and only going for Tail Whip. I mean, I took 2 silver winds to the face for no reason. I was just effectively asking to be killed there. Also, the RNG really did not help. I don't know what the hell that was all about. Hopefully it's gonna be better this time. My hopes aren't high. I think I should, if I have an item I don't want, like a Petra Scarf, for example, I think I can actually just throw it into this and it should just vanish, right? Nice. Petra Scarf fell out of sight. Where the hell did you come from? The annoying thing with ghosts is I'm pretty sure that you can't attack them while they're in the wall. Okay. I went to the link shop and linked up my 2 moves and they didn't stay linked. What the actual fuck? I thought I missed my move. No, it just didn't actually use Scratch. This game is just extra kinds of broken, apparently. Fortunately for me, I did get the link box, but it sucks that I have to use it here and now because it didn't want to properly link my moves to begin with. Actually, frustrating game. At least Chikorita gets a level. No moves though. Detect Band? Boost the Pokemon's evasion. Okay. I would absolutely love to have. Probably on me because I'm in the lead. I guess I accidentally gave it to the Fortress instead. Holy crap, this game just pisses me off, bruh. The last move used lost all its PP. Bruh, I need to step away from this game before I lose my shit. Chikorita doesn't have Razor Leaf anymore, apparently. I don't understand why it has to take all of the PP when that's never been the case in any of the other games, but sure. Make up mechanics as we go along. That seems to be the case for this game, as it is. Yeah, the move failed. I can't do anything because you're in the fucking wall. And Magnemite loses its moves too. Bruh, I'm done. Holy shit, this is actually pissing me the fuck off. Okay, I clicked give up on the last one. So I have absolutely nothing on me. In fact, I was stupid beforehand and forgot to deposit the rest of my money after I had bought all those items, so I'm actually completely out of money. Nothing in savings either. Low-key, I kind of just don't give a shit about that, but I think I have everything set up as I want. Before I head out, I'm not going to bring Magnemite this time around. I also have not lost everything, and I also made sure that my moves are actually linked as well. They're still linked here, so if they come unlinked when I enter the dungeon, I'm just gonna say that this series is over because fuck this game. But everything seems like it should be fine here. I have a link box with me, got a couple orange berries, reviver seeds to give when I get into the dungeon, huge apples for food, obviously. Third time's a charm, I guess. We'll see. And there's glasses on the floor. Okay. Insomnoscope. Makes me think I'm not gonna ever fall asleep. Prevents the Pokemon from going to sleep, napping, having a nightmare, or yawning. You can only have nightmare when you're asleep as it is, so that's kind of redundant, but okay. Okay, I've made it to floor 20. I'm sort of caught up to where I was before. I think I was at like 21 or 22 when I died. I also picked up a gummy just before I came in here, but I think I should probably knock out the Scizor first. It also would help if I was actually facing Chikorita so I can throw it correctly. You caught the purple gummy. Bruh. Would you just eat, please? Thank you. Guess it would help if I actually gave items properly. I don't think I'm holding anything either. Good thing I didn't die in the process then. Also, I came across a Shed Ninja earlier. Nothing wanted to hurt it. I guess a Wonder Guard is programmed into this game too. That's a bit annoying. Okay, I made it to floor 21, which is, I think, probably about where I died last time. Bruh. I'm just gonna keep walking. You continue body slamming the ghost type, that seems to be fine too. More importantly though, new gummy. I'm curious, if I toss a bunch of gummies to Chikorita and then give up or die or whatever. Okay. Does that actually stick with Chikorita? Or does that also reset? I would assume it's just like gaining experience and then losing a fight in the core series, where you still get a level up, you just don't get the evolution at the end of the battle. Actually, I think they even changed that in later gens, so you still get to evolve even if you faint. I've never actually tested that. This is actually annoying. Being confused, I can't swap with my teammate. That doesn't make any sense. Like, it actually makes 0 sense. Okay. And then my move ends up missing anyway. And I'm probably gonna end up dead again because of the same stupid bullshit as before. I actually really hate this game. Well, at least that misses. Great, I attacked my teammate. I'm so confused and I can't do anything about it. What? Like, what do I even fucking do here? Holy shit, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Fuck this game. So when I rage quit, I threw my controller and I threw it up against my microphone by accident. I accidentally unplugged my mic, so I gotta do post commentary for this. That's what I get for losing my patience at a kid's game. So I decided to take a bunch of blast seeds with me just because I know that you can kind of bypass the random turning that confusion gives you. If you eat a blast seed, it just launches it directly in front of you, so you don't have to worry about whether or not you can actually land your move with a confusion and trying to land an attack. I also gave over the revive seeds to both my Pokemon just to make sure that I don't just die for no reason. And sure enough, it doesn't take that much longer before I come across a Aerodactyl and also a Venomoth. Venomoth I'm not that concerned about. It does have that Silver Wind attack, which seems to attack 2 Pokemon in front of it and deals quite a bit of damage. But Venomoth's also pretty easy to take out. Ice Beam and a couple headbutts. Aerodactyl is the problem though. Between agility, pressure, supersonic, wing attack, this thing is just a pain in the ass to have to deal with. So I go for an Ice Beam and very quickly freeze it. And here's actually where I look up the information about freeze. Apparently it gives you an impenetrable shield, so you can't actually take any damage. The exception to this, however, is actually, funnily enough, a blast seed. Some moves like Powder Snow can actually go through the ice and still deal damage, or you can just use any fire type move or blast seed and melt the ice and deal some damage that way. As I come a little bit closer to reaching up towards the save point, which I believe is on level 25, come across a sleeping Aerodactyl, and I sure as hell don't want it to start coming after me, and I don't want Chikorita to try to attack it, so I have to very precisely disable moves and walk carefully to pick up the detect band and try to proceed. But I finally do make it to the save point, and I have never been so happy to see one, because this means that all my moves and HP and everything are all maxed, all healed up again. And here's also where I realized that my microphone was not recording anything I said, so back to live commentary. How about now? Hey, there we go, that works. Okay. I might have unplugged my microphone, I didn't realize. Okay. I am not redoing any of that, so that's gonna be all post commentary. I don't give a damn. Oh, these x-ray specs are actually pretty useful. Being able to see, hello, you're large. Bruh. Why do you move like that? At least you don't have pressure. 211, that's the most damage this Psyduck has ever dealt, ever. I'm too busy watching the enemies trying to... They really target towards you, don't they? Do I want the XP? Actually, what even is my XP right now? Is this how I check? Yes, I'm already 8,000 to the next level. I don't think I need to worry. It would be so much more useful if I could see where the stairs are. Oh my god, they're all converging, aren't they? I already see 2 Salamence. I'm gonna go this way. Avoid all y'all. There's a 4th one that just spawned. Great. Oh, it's a Tropius. Hello. Also weak to Ice Beam. Not quite 200. I think I want to check that room at least. Nothing in here. This is also a dead end. I don't like trapping myself like this. Please no. Okay, good. There's a lot of dead ends here. There are all sorts of dots crawling all over my screen. It looks like an ant farm. I didn't check up here. Oh, there it is. At least there's more than just a single item. Though I'm only seeing money. Bruh. I don't know why I'm complaining, because I lost all my money in a previous run of this, but still I would like to have like max elixirs or something. I think I only have one left, don't I? Yeah, I've got one. That's I did not mean to run. Oh, Flagon's up here too, also weak to ice. Okay, well, is there a way to like PP max or something? Why are you stupid? Also, what kind of lopsided ass tower is this, where you only have a single room and then another room that branches off from that in the cardinal directions? But then this floor, higher up, has a single room that branches off in several different directions. Incredible maze, multiple dead ends. As I said, very top-heavy tower. Jeez, I finally found the stairs. Yeah, what? How was that on top of the previous floors? That makes no sense. Would be nice to not have so many stupid dead ends, though. I'm just gonna follow the elements. You seem like you know where you're going. Do I branch off or do I keep following? I may want to branch. Thank you for not attacking, you stupid lima bean. Oh, and they heard me. Another insomnoscope. Don't think I need that. Hi. Of course it does. I feel like I need to change your moves off. I don't trust you. No god. Hey, Chikorita. Help. Wow, you're tanky. Fantastic. Fantastic. A little bit less so. Hello? Chikorita? All those gummies and Chikorita still has like 0 IQ. I want an ice beam. Why don't... Not that it does any use. Jesus Christ, why is this game like this? Like, I don't think I can actually put into words how much this game actually pisses me off. With every other fucking move missing. Holy crap, why? Actually, why? Like, the game's not even difficult, it's just annoying as fuck at this point. I was expecting both of those to miss, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, finally. You know what, at this point, just let the meteor crush everything. I don't even give a damn. This has been the most obnoxious dungeon I've ever had to go through. It actually took me 3.5 fucking hours to do this shit. Oh my god. And about 90% of it was all RNG based. And I state, fuck this game. Is this the top floor? If not, I'm jumping off and we'll just end it here. Who goes there? Watch your tone, I'm pissed. Who dares to trespass upon my airspace? Do you work for the US military here? What's going on here? That voice. Could it be Rayquaza? Indeed I am. The sky is my domain. Depart at once. I will not. The shit I had to go through to get here. But we don't have the time to argue. I just wasted 3.5 hours to get here. We really don't have time. We came here because we need your help. Never. Bitch, listen. Why do you sound like every other thing that goes kya? Must be the same sound bite. I am a being of the sky, and you are but denizens of the ground. Watch your tone. To each there is a world destined as their own. That rhymed unintentionally, my bad. For hundreds of millions of years, never once have I descended to the ground. What about when Kyogre and Groudon were fighting? Wouldn't that stop that? Okay. And the opposite shall also hold true. Let there be no mercy for those who defy the laws of nature. Prepare for the end. How are my moves? Of course. I didn't think 9th floor would be the one that I'd have to make it to. I would have thought it would have been a nice round number. I will still swallow the max elixir. And hope I don't die here. Seems only too likely. You know what? I am making a save state. This game can eat a dick. This game can eat a dick. Bullet seed can't be, bruh. So you mean to tell me that I have to go through that entire dungeon? Don't get me wrong, we get healed off and shit when we get to that save point, but there's still another 8 floors to get through and there's no healing beforehand. Again, it's not even difficult, it's just stupid. It's actually just fucking annoying for no reason. So actually then, so probably still try to use that move. You only have one Razor Leaf. Actually, yeah, don't even bother with the Razor Leaf because Rayquaza quad resist it anyway. I'd rather you have defense from Reflect, and I'd rather try to get paralysis. The only downside is going for Ice Beam means that I have a chance to freeze, and I mean, I'll probably say it in the post commentary somewhere, but once a Pokemon is frozen, you can't deal any damage unless you're using the move Powder Snow, apparently. I'm also eyeballing my health too. Can Rayquaza just deal 44 damage? Sure that I can survive one more attack at the very least. Not well, but I do. I got a full. There's the para. Actually, I don't know if I can... If Pokemon are only limited to one single status condition in this game. If it's paralyzed... Because I know you can be, like, paralyzed and cringed or whatever, or... Is that what it is? Cringe or flinch or whatever it is? Can you also paralyze? Yes, that's a word. Can you para and freeze at the same time? I don't know how this game's mechanics work. Hell, I don't think this game even knows how its own mechanics work. There's an earthquake in the sky. I mean, explain that, for God's sake. It's not possible. We're on top of clouds. These are shock waves. And they're huge. That's it. I got it. Look straight up. What is that? It's a shooting star, and it's enormous. It will destroy the world if it continues on this path. That's why we came, Rayquaza. Please destroy the falling star. So that is why. Yes, please hurry and destroy it. Before I try... Bruh. I need to know your resolve. The star has come too close. If I were to lose my hyper beam here, you would not escape unscathed. So, we accepted that from the start. Well said. Take charge of your destiny. Is this a dream? No, this is no dream. Yes. The star's explosion swallowed me. And I'm now adrift. As a spirit. What's gonna happen? The shadow. Gengar. Ace. Didn't take much to put you down. Serves you right. Now, what to do with you? I know. I'll drag you into the dark world. That'll do it. Gengar's dragging me. Gengar said you would drag me into the dark world? What is the dark world? Am I going to be abandoned in a world I don't know? Huh? Darn it. I took the wrong path. What? This isn't like me. I can't tell which way's which. The heck with this. I'll just ditch you here. That's it. Goodbye to you. Hey. Hey, can you hear? Snap out of it. Huh? This place? You gain consciousness. Oh. I'm sure of it. I'm sure. Back there, Gengar saved me. Maybe... Did Gengar save Ace too? Awesome, you're alive. You really had all of us worried. You were incredible. I'm so glad you're safe. It's fantastic. Everyone, thank you. But what about the star? What happened to it? Fear not. The star is no more. Though it will not be right away, the disaster shall soon be calmed. Really? We did it. Everything worked. We've won peace. Yippee! This is the greatest. This calls for a celebration. Let me shoot my hydro pump to kick it off. Oh, hold on there. Don't you point those things at me. Face the other way. The other way. No, no. Let it loose. You gotta be kidding me. I'll secure him so he can't get away. Oh, not bad. What, you serious? No, don't! Ace. Gardevoir. We owe everything to you, Ace, and your friends. Peace has returned to our world. Thank you for everything. And now, your role here has ended. My phone keeps going off and it's kind of ruining the mood. I'm tossing it across the room. Soon you must return to your own world. It is time to bid farewell. It's finally come. This time has finally arrived. Ace, I'm so sorry for this. To everyone, please bid farewell. Ace? Ace, your buddy, what's happening to you? Chikorita. And everyone, I'm sorry, but I have to leave. What? What are you saying? Everyone, thank you for everything all this time. Leave? What do you mean leave? My role as a Pokemon has ended. I have to return to the human world. Unbelievable. Go back to the human world? Huh? Why? I didn't get to read that other line. That's a damn shame. I don't understand. Why do you have to leave? Aren't we friends? Yes. You'll always be my friend, Chikorita. I'll never forget you. Don't go. I'm blessed to have met you. What am I gonna do when you're gone? I'm so very sorry. This is goodbye. Ace! Ace! I don't care who you are, if you're not crying, you have no soul. Oh my god. And now my voice is all gravelly again, great. It's like I just woke up. It's 6 p.m. Ace, why? I don't understand. Why? Why was it necessary to leave us? Ace saved my life. But I hadn't done anything to show my thanks. Left before I could even say thanks. Character development for Shiftry. He was kind of a absolute douchebag who wouldn't do anything unless he could see what was in it for himself, unless he got a massive reward. You're right. Just up and went like that. Why now? Why when the world's been saved? Just when things were gonna get better? This was coming. Our world, it was saved by Ace. I look back now. And bound for the sky, Ace seemed as if resigned. Resigned to accept what was to come. I think I know. Ace must have become a Pokemon to save us? And when the star was destroyed, Ace knew that would be the time to leave. Why? Why didn't Ace tell me earlier? If this was coming, why didn't Ace tell me? Those words couldn't be spoken. As much as you are heartbroken now, Ace must have felt the same pain of leaving. I'm gonna need to pour another drink, Jesus Christ. Low-key, I thought that me trying to bully Chikorita a little bit was gonna make this part a little bit easier, but not really. Ace must have felt the same pain of leaving. Tried to understand Chikorita. Ace. What is this? I'm rising into the sky. Is this my spirit? Wonder where I'm going. Voices. I hear voices. Your friend is heartbroken. A true friend. A friend for life. You finally realize it now. If you wish, and wish very strongly, perhaps you will meet again. Well, that's the end of the main story. That's kind of depressing of an ending, sort of. But at the same time, I also mentioned before that this game does have a postgame. I'm not going to spoil too much just yet. I think there's going to be some stuff right after the credits, I'm pretty sure. My thoughts on the game. I absolutely love the story of the game. I mean, I'm bawling like a little baby right now, let's face it. However, I knew I was going to have difficulty with the game in general, with the mechanics of the game, because when I played it before, I didn't understand the mechanics then, and I never bothered to look anything up. And so here I was basically learning how to play the game. That said, the game's mechanics are absolute crap. Absolute horseshit. I'm not going to sugarcoat that whatsoever. Hey, shout out Ken Sugimori, best artwork in the whole world. They're okay. I mean, yeah, the Mystery Dungeon franchise, not just the Pokemon ones, but the other games as well, I've heard is absolutely brutal. It is the very definition of, let's see what RNG can do if we give full control of the game to RNG, to the point where RNG can even affect the board state. And that happened way too many times. I threw my controller and unplugged my microphone, for God's sake. Thankfully, the story is good enough to save that. And it's only because of the story that I really wanted to play this for my channel. If it wasn't for the fact that everybody in the world seems to talk up the Explorers of Sky games, which is not the next ones, but it's like the upper version of the next games, I think I wouldn't even bother playing those, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. I want to see what the story's like. I don't want to leave. I want to stay longer, because there's a lot more to be doing with my invaluable, irreplaceable friend. So this is technically the end. But with all that said, I am still looking forward to the next games, not just because of the story. The thing is, I got to learn a lot about how the game's mechanics are actually, coded for the game, things like that. And the mechanics also improve significantly because, well, I mean, I've showcased a few instances where the mechanics are just completely broken. But between the really good story of the next games, again, supposedly, I don't know, I've never played them, so I'm hoping it's good. Everyone says they are, so I'm looking forward to that. But I also want to see how they implement different mechanics, because mechanics do change. There's going to be different items that are added in the later games. There's different Pokemon, obviously, because the generations increase. In fact, I think the whole Dexit thing kind of low-key sort of started with these games, because I think only a certain handful of Pokemon are even available in, I think, what is it, Gates to Infinity or Super Mystery Dungeon? There's only like 100 Pokemon to choose from when there's like 600 plus in Generation 5 and later. So like seeing how they mesh the story and the game mechanics together is actually also, I think, very interesting. I just wish that the game's mechanics weren't so dogshit to begin with. However, the story of Ace and Chikorita ends here. But Mega Gold is not done yet. There are many rescues to be done. And a new adventure begins. The legendary Pokemon are set to make their appearance. Don't go away. Due to Ace and Chikorita's heroic actions, the falling star was destroyed, and peace returned to the world of Pokemon. But that did not put an end to the natural calamities. Natural disasters still occurred, but much less often. Needless to say, Mega Gold's rescue activities continued as if nothing had changed. Several mornings later, good morning. You just wake up? I went by the Pelipper post office earlier. Bulletin board was still covered with rescue jobs, even though it's peaceful again. Many Pokemon still need our help. Ace, let's keep on doing our best as always. I suppose. Ace. Oh, hi, Caterpie Metapod. What's the matter? It's Snubble. There's something weird going on. Snubble is weird? Weird how? Have you seen Snubble? I'm pretty sure that Snubble would look a lot weirder if you're expecting to see a Snubble there, but well, I'm getting ahead of myself. He looks completely different. Let's go to the square. Hi, Alakazam. Have you seen Snubble? I heard something strange happened to him. I'm Snubble. What? You're Snubble? You don't look anything like the way you did before. I told you. I tried to warn you. You wouldn't listen. I don't really understand either. Went to the cave there and all of a sudden... What cave? It appeared without me noticing. See? Right there. So you went in there? Yep. And I came out looking like this. Snubble underwent evolution. He evolved. Evolution? Evolved? I don't follow. Pokemon, upon satisfying certain conditions, may evolve. When a Pokemon undergoes evolution, its appearance changes. Oh, wow. Your own appearance? That can change? I suspect that cave is where evolution can take place. This is merely a guess. Perhaps evolution could not take place before because the world's balance was askew. That's, okay, sure, let's call it that. Roadblock for the sake of being a roadblock. Just to make sure I'm playing as a Psyduck for this entire playthrough. However, now that the star has been destroyed, the world's balance has been restored, and perhaps the cave has become unsealed. So if I evolved, I would become like Metapod? I want to be a Butterfree quickly. Wait a second. I don't know if I like this or not. My cute little face turned all craggy. Evolution is not a bad thing. Appearance isn't the only thing that changes through evolution. One's power and abilities may be enhanced, for example. Oh, really? That might be stronger? That makes me want to evolve even more. I wish I could be Butterfree soon. You're not that much stronger, honestly. Gigantamax Butterfree doesn't exist for several more generations, and let's be real, that's not that great either. Me too. Everybody wants to be a Butterfree. I want to be a Butterfree too. How to evolve Psyduck into Butterfree. What stone do I use? Can we evolve if we go into the cave? Yes, but it would depend on the conditions. Hey, so let's go into the cave, see if we're ready to evolve. Sounds like something I could be doing, but I'm gonna do that next episode. I try to evolve all the Pokemon I've already recruited. Plus, see what else there is. Apparently, there's supposed to be a bunch of legendaries I can go talk to now. I'm pretty sure that every time that we've come across a legendary, we can now go back to those dungeons and fight them in a rematch and have a chance of being able to recruit them. And I'm pretty sure it's only a chance to recruit them. I may have to look that information up, but I'm pretty sure that's the case, and I'm not very happy about it. Because that means giving control back over to RNG, and, well, we've already seen how well that works. So, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here, because I need to detox from this game, holy shit. But I mean, I threw my controller, I've cussed out this game, I've talked shit on it frequently. It thoroughly deserves it, for a lot of reasons. I'm still having an absolute blast. This game is still fun. Again, the story is just so good. It keeps drawing me back. If I hated the game completely, I just would not play it. I'd be like, hey, sorry guys, time to go play a different ROM hack or start a glitch video or something. I'm still enjoying the story. I'm still having fun. And there's a lot more in the post game as well, including more lore to the game, a lot more story as well. And hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. If so, feel free to drop a like on the video. Or you can drop a dislike. I promise it doesn't hurt my feelings. And if you want to catch more, again, extensive post game. If I was to estimate, I think we've only completed about like 30% of the game. Not including the whole recruiting all 386. There's a lot more in this post game. In fact, I think we only have like 1.5 pages of locations that we can go visit, the dungeons that we can go visit. There's, I think, 3 full pages, and then like a couple more. And then I think there's also a couple unlockable from Wondermail that I can actually do at any time. I'll just probably do that next episode, I don't know. But if you want to catch more, hit the subscribe, get notified. Would recommend. And until next time, where I'm going to be, well, no longer a side duck, hopefully. And I guess Chikorita's no longer going to be Chikorita. And hopefully go catch some legendaries, we'll see. But until then, enjoy yourselves and take care.